week, I've been kind of like focusing on this topic because nobody's talking about it. Well, there's a few people online talking about it, but not very many. But I'm here to tell you, okay, as a content creator myself, I've been on YouTube since 2018. Okay, I have 4 channels, and I've never seen what they're doing right now. I've never seen it done before. Small channels on YouTube are being pushed to the top in the algorithm as long as you have quality content. They're pushing it out there, guys. I've never seen anything like it. They're making more small millionaires now. I'm talking people with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 subscribers becoming multimillionaires, all right? It's facts. This is not a joke, all right? They did something to the algorithm about 6 months ago, maybe even a year ago. I just didn't know how serious it was until I actually started doing research. I started talking to people, talking to other content creators and watching their content. What YouTube has done, I think it's quite fascinating. Their algorithm goes out and says, you know what? Just because a channel is very big, because sometimes you can get a big channel by buying subscribers and likes and shares and all that stuff. You can buy that stuff, and it's not authentic. What they did was they said, you know what? Just because they're big channels doesn't mean that the quality content is always there. So what we're going to do, we're going to change the algorithm. We're going to find these little guys. When I say little guys, men and women, no matter what part of the country or the world you're in, who has these little small channels but have real good content. We're going to push those guys out in front of everybody else. And let me tell you, the numbers are coming in, guys. Okay? They're coming in even on this little channel you're looking at right now. I am astonished. I'm shocked. I'm floored, to be honest with you, okay? But before I get into all that, let me just introduce myself again for those of you who are new. My name is Jimmy Williams. I'm the owner of this channel. It's called All Things Real Estate with Jimmy Williams, myself. Again, All Things Real Estate with Jimmy Williams. And what I do on this channel is I specifically just try to teach, and not try to, but I teach, I show by demonstration, and I kind of share my thoughts and my strategies on real estate, what I've done to make money with real estate, how I do it, and how I built my real estate business. I share it with you guys to give you tips and tricks and insider information on how to build a good, successful real estate business, whether it be wholesaling, which is one of the more common ones, fix and flip, or buy and hold. When you buy a property, you hold it and you wait till, you know, you start building equity in the property, you turn around, you sell it. I teach that. I also teach lots of those secrets on how to be successful with Airbnb. I talk and I teach about land deals, how to go out and find land dirt cheap, buy it, develop it. And I even talk about real estate development from time to time. A lot of people are not really interested in development, but I teach it. But there's so many things that I teach in the niche of real estate where, you know, you can always come on here and ask me any question. And that was the purpose of making this channel. So people just like you guys can reach out to me and say, hey, listen, Jimmy, I have a question. How do I sell my property in Michigan and in this area? And, you know, how do I get a good deal on it? And I'll look at the numbers. I'll look at where you're at. And I have an entire team of guys that can look at properties no matter what city it's in and get really good, legitimate comps for it and tell you if somebody's trying to scam you on a deal that you're trying to buy or sell a property. I can tell you within minutes when I get it over to my guys if they're trying to screw you over. But those are the kind of things I do. And I try to teach people how to avoid, thank you for the like, how to avoid, you know, losing money on properties and deals. Because there's a lot of scamming going on right there, other guys, and I'm here to help you with it. But my channel, as small as it is, just a week ago, I just started doing these lives in the morning. And let me tell you, I'm in my 6th day, guys, and I have almost 700 unique views. Let me say that again. 7 days I've been doing this little channel that I'm on now. I've been just working it, just getting up in the morning and in the evening and doing this part-time, just 15, 20 minutes a day, sometimes 10 minutes a day. I have like 600 unique views, okay? And I have over maybe 25 subscribers that came out of that, just coming in. My older channel, I have 18,000 subscribers on my other channel, and I've been doing that channel. I've been working that channel for a while. And again, I bought traffic because I didn't know what I was doing. I was buying subscribers, et cetera, et cetera. But that channel over there with that many subscribers, I went live a couple of days, and I got barely 1 or 2 people to show up. That channel is much bigger than this channel. What is that telling me? It's telling me that the algorithm is really working for small channels, okay? I'm telling you some insider information. Little M says, when? Did I ask? whatever he's saying, sir. I'm not sure what you're asking, what your question is. But guys, If you have a product or service that you're selling, you can just turn on your camera and start talking about the product. As long as you have quality content and you know what you're talking about, people are going to tune in and listen to what you got to say. And the algorithm goes out and says, hey, Jimmy's doing real estate. There's a real estate guy over there. When you guys come in, it ciphers out the traffic. It doesn't matter what you're selling, what you're talking about. As long as it's quality, people are going to listen to it. And I'm hearing of subscribers, people that have channels with 3,000 subscribers, they're making $10,000, $15,000 a month. Okay, I'm in real estate. I make tons of money just selling real estate. But the easiest money to make is just turning on my camera, talking to you guys. I don't care what you're selling, what you're talking about, what you're doing. There's a big market right now for this industry. Okay, especially what just happened with you guys watched what happened with TikTok. Thank you for the like. You saw what happened with TikTok. It went down for a few days, and Donald Trump came into office, and he promised to fix a problem. Now TikTok's back up again. Well, you're talking multiple millions of people who were making money on that platform. And when they left and went over to Red Note, they found out real quick that it's not as easy, because of the way the app is set up. And so what they decided to do is come to YouTube. So do you know how many content creators were created over the last 3-4 days? Probably millions, because they're like, you know what? My TikTok income is gone. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. And so I just heard a young lady today. I follow her. She has an awesome little TikTok channel. And she said, you know what? Now that this is back up again, just in case something else happens, I went over to YouTube, right? And she's already starting to get followers and subscribers. She said, because YouTube is more foundational. It's not going anywhere, all right? And anytime soon, unless somebody buys it, but I doubt it. But you need to have something that you can tap into where it's not going to be up and down. It's going to be very consistent. And that's what YouTube is. More consistent than most of them, okay? They've been paying their people for years. And if you ask anybody, they've never not missed a payment. So when you come over here, just turn on your camera. Don't go out and buy a camera like this. I bought this camera 7 years ago because I thought I needed a big time camera. This is a Canon EOS, okay? And it's a really good camera, but I didn't have the education that I have now. I would have never bought this baby. I mean, it takes good pictures and it does good filming, but to download it, then you turn around, you put it on your laptop, it takes up so much space, and then you got to modify it. Then you got to sometimes condense the file. It's too much work with something like this. And I did all that. The algorithm still didn't like it, okay? Because the content wasn't as easy to be found on YouTube 5 years ago. So don't do this. What you need to do is use your phone, because I'm actually on my phone right now. It doesn't matter what kind of phone it is, okay? Android or iPhone. Go live or do videos on your phone, because what I'm finding out is the algorithm will push you to the front if you're doing it on your phone. And YouTube will count these hours as watch time hours to help you get monetized, okay? It goes out much faster than you using your laptop. You can go live on your laptop. Little M says same, right? But man, I'm telling you, man, listen, I can only stay a few more minutes here, but I wanted to tell you guys, this is one of the very, very best ways to go ahead and, make money, okay? Listen, I know a guy right now, he lost his job, and he was in an industry where they just teach a lot about, hey, little man, how you doing? He's crying. Maybe, I'm not sure if you're trolling or what you're doing, brother, but I'm not going to give you any more attention unless you have something you want to ask me. But he had an industry, guys, where he fixed cars. The guy turned on his phone and started just fixing cars on camera. This is a few months ago. He got monetized. He's making like 10 grand a month. All he's doing is just fixing his car and, got his camera on, right? There's so much money to be made on here, but you guys have to take a step of faith and do something about it. What I recommend, so number one, use your phone. Don't use a camera like this, all right? You don't need a microphone. Don't go out and buy one. I have a Yeti mic. This is good for podcasts. This Yeti mic right here. I have a podcast. I have like 200 videos, and I did with this. But for some reason, I couldn't even. I love cars. Good for you. Turn on your camera, little man, little M, and talk about cars. You'll make money. But I used this to do my podcast when I really should have just left that alone until I actually built myself some subscribers. But if you want to get this is like $150. If you guys have a voice to do podcasting, you can get this. But don't go investing all this money in all this, what's the word I want to say here? All this equipment, because equipment, that'll come later. But don't do it right now. Don't just turn on your camera and get traction. Let the algorithm push you out there in front of people, and you'll make money that way. You love cars, my brother. That's good for you. You want little M, let me ask you a question. Do you have your own channel already? Do you have a channel already, a YouTube channel? Are you considering getting one? And guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm just talking about how the algorithm is favoring YouTube creators that have small channels that, only maybe 1,000 subscribers, 500 subscribers. Okay, awesome, my man. Awesome. Good. And how's it coming? Are you growing? Your subscribers growing? You have 1 subscriber? Okay, so I think the rule says that you can't go live until you have 50 subscribers. I think that's the rule. Okay, so if I were you, here's what I would do. To get 50 subscribers, you may want to try to post at least three times a week, every other day. All right, because when you do that, you have 3 subscribers. Because if you can't go live, then you gotta post until you get 50 subscribers. All right, and it took me, my first channel, it took me like 3 months to get 50 subscribers. But again, that was in 2018. It took forever. And then I went out and bought subscribers, which is totally wrong. Don't do that, okay? Because your channel will get flagged if you go buying subscribers and all that stuff. But it took me 3 months to do it. So yeah, you need to post a minimum. I would say at least 3 times a week. Do YouTube Shorts, because what I'm hearing, shorts is the next best thing to going live. The shorts, they put you in the short feed, and you start getting all these people coming to look. But do it 3 times a week, and tell me how the results are going to be in like 2 months. I guarantee you in 2-3 months you'll have that 50 subscribers. And then when you get that, what you want to do then is you want to go ahead and start doing what I'm doing here. Get up in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, before people go out to go to work or go to school. And then, keep it short. 5-10 minutes long, because if you go too long, like I got to get off now. I've been going 12 minutes. People's attention span is not that long, and then come back in the afternoon when you get home from school or from work or whatever you're doing. Come on for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes at night, or after, depending on what city you're in. If you're West Coast, then you cater to the West Coast, even though it's going to be global. So if I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so I go at 7:45 in the morning, okay, because I'm East Coast, and then I do like 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time at night, just for a few minutes. And trust me, the algorithm will find people, even in your region, sometimes overseas, and they'll start coming in and they'll start subscribing. I don't know how the algorithm does it, but it does it. Very, very awesome, man. I've never seen anything like it. And so you got young people, I'm talking 15, 16, 17 years old. They're playing like Twitch, they're playing these video games and all that. And Twitch is giving them subscribers. And they put those videos on YouTube, and you got people going and watch them on YouTube. So they're making money on YouTube and Twitch. They're making 10. I knew one guy, he's making like 20 grand. He's not even 18 years old. I think his mother and father are getting the checks, but the guy he's doing very, very well with this. So there's no excuse. The way the algorithm is now, there's no excuse not to make money. You're 10 years old. Okay, good. Well, if you're 10, listen, it doesn't matter, man. Just have good content. Okay, because I'm sure your parents can collect the checks, because let me tell you, you got to find ways to make money than just working a regular job. You're not even old enough to work, but if you have the entrepreneur mindset, my grandfather taught me to be an entrepreneur. He said by 12 years old, you should have a business idea and going with it. And you're 10, you're ahead of the game. But do something every day, once a day. If it's a short video, just talk to the camera and get that information out there. I guarantee you, people will watch and listen. I got to go, guys. I got to get on another meeting, but I'll be back again tomorrow, okay? Peace and blessings, and I'm out. Little M, keep working, man. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Go ahead and subscribe. You'll see me tomorrow, okay? All right, bye-bye.